I'm explaining a few things. I don't know what I'll call this video. It's because it's important. There's a few things I'm covering on this video. It's a hard cover. I'm covering a hard thing, so I'm calling it a hard cover. Let's see, look at it's a bit of a smorgasbord. That's blood from I don't know what. They attacked me in so many. And at the end, I'm going to show that's my only girlfriend. Look how many ambulances. Look at the date. I wasn't talking at the beginning, but then I started talking in the recording because I was just going through memories. Look at it. This guy, because he's black, he thinks he's immune. I don't care what nationality you are. I told him, what do you want? But I'm not going to show you because it's not. Because he had seen me already at Guy Metro, and they're always tagging me, or they were. Now they don't do that for a while. I don't know, but they still do it sometimes. But because they could decide what they stop doing or doing, and I don't know if the court or the government now is going to tell them what the hell are you doing. And the fact that now it's even food, it's beyond that they inject on my body and I feel ill that I might die. It's that you're going to see now proof my food. You have to bear a few minutes for the video. Look, this is just a few. This is maybe 10%, 5% of the last 3-4 years of what I recorded. Look at that, man. It's just. See, 2020, that's in front of, that's partially, I had more recordings, but I didn't want to show the details because obviously they were mad about that. But that was September 30th, the event when also I recorded the call. That was one of the first times here, what you just saw, that the ambulances were like coming close to me. I had returned some videos. I was going to a center for like help. I was stressed. Yeah, this is another time. Just to report and call. That's when I was scared, see, in 2020. I was panicking a bit. An hour or less before this, what you just saw on film, I was harassed like with a vehicle putting the lights, and there was nobody on. You know the Quebec Library at I think it's near Saint Denis. It's Barrie Metro. So, but I was crossing, but it was like harassing, and you could tell when a vehicle is trying to like. It was shifting towards me when it didn't have to. There was no traffic at all. Just like it's just ridiculous. It's always clownish, like showing that. Presence. Then I don't know if at that time they were hurting me. 2021. No, not yet. Not yet. I'll be honest. Besides that STM, I don't know when that happened. Always some kind of vehicle. Look here, it's fire trucks. I don't know why they love to be there. I don't know if it's undercover or regular firemen that help the police stress me. And like I said, one fire personnel told me, a fire chief, he said, "Oh, it's in the budget." Because I said, "Doesn't it cost a lot of money, all this?" But it's just, see, like always, like the amount of, that's why I'm showing, it's the amount of percentage that you get. Look how many fire trucks. And there was one of them that I showed earlier that it shows the lady with her son. I don't know if it was staged. It's going to come out. It's going to come out soon. This I repeated a bit. Just look at the Walmart. Look at the Walmart everywhere. And now, that's why I'm making this video. I'm showing that. Might show it now. Here I did some of the demonstrations. Here I could show you the police car right at the end, right coming to my almost running me over. Like almost like, I don't want to say running me over, but it wasn't going fast enough to kill me, but it would have hurt me a lot. I think his name is Chris Benoit. I'm going to talk to a jolly fellow. So. They were going to meet up with the convoy after with other buses or something to Ottawa. This is near Park Jerry.
I hope I get hits on YouTube because it's a long time. I can't go with the convoys. It's complicated. That's all right, man. It's okay. I don't feel comfortable talking about it, but I love that everybody's so peaceful. Oh, good. Yeah, that's what it counts. It's called peace. Are you with the organization, right? Well, I'm with the government. No government. Well, I love the government, but just I don't know what happened to them. They got corrupt because of money. Well, I'd like to be part of the government so I can bring change to the government. But I recognize that symbol. Yeah, it's a political party from next to Bernie. Okay. I'm an ex-candidate for the BBC. Okay, all right. Yes. What's your name? Jeff Benoit. Jeff Benoit. Je t'aime, Jeff Benoit. Si t'es ici, je vous aime. Tout le monde qui est ici, je vous aime. Tout le monde. We love you too, buddy. Même la police, je vous aime tous. Look what they do to report that. La police sont comme nous, là. C'est leur job.
Yeah, it's their job, yeah.
Montreal police, you're the best. Not really. Montreal police, you're always
not
so
anymore,
nice.
Not anymore.
Look at them. Don't you sense? I don't know if I could. I'm pausing it. Now you're going to see the scene with the police. I thought I was going to show. I'm having a hard time finding it. I had the one with the ambulance tech that helps me more clearly. I'll probably find it one day. I might put
Unless
it as a short.
Secretly erased
just to be more what he says. He goes, no, you're going to attract yourself a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, and this is trouble too. Look at the peanut butter. Look how slimy it is. Has anybody ever seen creamy peanut butter like this? I have no choice but to. I didn't eat much of it, but I feel weird symptoms. This does not taste. This is like rubbery, and it doesn't taste. It's like
that's from Walmart, but the peanut butter is from the dollar store, Plaza Côte des Neiges. I have the receipt, so they can't say I'm lying.
Because the water is okay. Now everything else is contaminated.
I don't know if it's okay.
Because the water is.
It doesn't give me symptoms right away, but I don't know. Because once the government messes with food to the public, my dear police, how can we trust? Even if you're assuming after you're going to take these, and it's just for me, it's because it doesn't have my name on it. And even if it's with CRISPR, just genetically to harm me, like my mail, I could honestly say it doesn't affect other people. It's something genetic, or unless it's some kind of low yield chemical radiating thing. Who knows? But all I can tell you is that this is not normal. I bought peanut butter at the same place I bought it now at the dollar store at the Plaza Côte des Neiges a few months ago. And I had a hard time with hot coffee or warm coffee. I couldn't swallow it from my throat, how thick and dry it was. And look how slimy it is.
Inside,
not even, it's a type of viscous. It's viscous. That's the same thing like that lady said, the experiments they did on her. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make me die. Even they put it on my water. Oh my God, my stories is so horrible. I need at least 5 investigators to call me by email with a witness that I trust to come and say, we're going to investigate everything that you've done. Wherever you go, they should follow me. This time to check on the other people that follow me or contaminate my food. This is not normal.
But there's definitely something
Legault quitting after I put these videos is a sign that maybe he sees it, that it could go either way. If the Canadian government can't find a way to make me look really crazy and lock me up, because that's a possibility. It's 50-50 now. Or they're going to have to investigate and cough up the truth, because if they double down, of course I'm finished. That's why I'm trying to report. Until my channel is not taken down, which it could happen at any day, this is the crime I want to show you live. That's not normal. That's like fluff. That's like not even whipped cream.
The formula here for the pancakes full. So I'm just
anybody go buy peanut butter at the dollar store, and I'm sure it's not going to be like that, because they probably took it off the shelves. That was there just for me, because when I start moving towards there's upstairs, sideways, there's people, and I can tell by the way they move, the people that are regular there, I know their footsteps. There's undercover police everywhere living near me, I'm pretty sure, or accessing the apartments. I don't know the details, because every time I go near the door, I get allergic reactions, or I used to. So the idea that go check the peanut butter, there is something wrong with it. That's not normal.
And how, look at this. Has anybody ever seen peanut butter be this liquidy? This is a viscous. They're putting something especially for me, because they had so many on the shelf.
Yeah, they probably took them out.
Usually they have 1 or 2 at the dollar store. And I was stupid enough to buy it, but I ate some of it. If I die, people, look how creamy. This is not creamy. This is
a fluid. It's not normal. It's not viscous. It's artificial. It's like those people that if you would taste this, it tastes like weird. I don't know. It just. The pancakes are from Walmart and peanut butter from the dollar store at Plaza Codenes. Well, maybe I have to report this. No sirens or they even admitted it to her at some point. But look at this. This is there's a guy. I don't know if right now I repeat it because I'm double recording, obviously, because I had to record on the phone that has the memory card and one that doesn't. But the thing is, now what do I do? But first of all, there's a guy that announced himself at Walmart 2 days ago. I think it was on the 13th or 14th. I think it was the 14th. He told me, yeah, I used to work for the police. And he walked by and he showed his back in case I would film him. Because he interrupted me when I was giving the publicity of my channel to someone that said, oh, I want your channel. I don't know if that guy was trained to do that. And his phone didn't have the right access code. Like it was an old phone that didn't even have a commercial. I don't know what's happening. People, this is the Montreal Gaza. This is what I'll call this. Montreal Gaza, meaning it's, of course, we can't shoot people indiscriminately here in Canada, in Montreal. But this is as close as you could get living like Gaza. I don't have access to food. I don't know what to eat. Maybe now I have access to water, but food I have to ingest whatever they put in it. This is like when they used to medicate my food at St. Mary's. I'm not sure all the time, but at some point, at least the vitamin was a drug. At some point, I don't want to go into details, but this is what I mean is when this happens, it's scary. Society, already vaccines are a monstrosity and the byproducts, the chemical byproducts. But when they put something, especially, look at this. Did you ever see peanut butter be like this? It's like, me, I remember. It's fake. It's so not food. When I used to put peanut butter in my mouth, it used to be so sticky, even half a little spoon. If I didn't have water or coffee, I would freak out. Choke. And now this, look at it. You can just see it. Is this normal? Does your peanut butter do this? So again, it's basic. Now it's the end of the video. That guy Benoit there, he was cool, a big fellow, and he was so Jeff jolly Benoit, and positive. Everybody, at one point, I'm not going to show the whole video. You could see it on, I might put it back on my channel, upload it. But the thing is, that's not the point. The point I wanted to make is at the end, how bad it is. And you've seen the fact that Legault quits a few days after I reached the Supreme Court with a lot of people on CC. I won't say all the people I put. First, Anthony Housewater, because I reached Anthony Housefather. Why do I say Housewater? It's not to insult you, Anthony. And he was polite, but when it came not to in person, he emailed me back once. And then it's over. Even the Protecteur du Citoyen refused me at the beginning. After one day, I told them, I said, yeah, but the police deontology... And I'm not even so sure I told them at the beginning. I think when I mentioned that I went to the Supreme Court, because they thought I had... I don't know, because the Supreme Court answered in a automatic way once, but then the second time they didn't even answer automatic. That means, I don't know, but the fact that Legault, the timing is too close to reporting this horrible crime in Montreal. And this is continuing, and the guy declared himself, I should have been on record. Why do I, next time I go, at least the sound, but they jam it. The guy probably had a jammer, even if I would have recorded. He comes behind me, and he was not very old, but he wasn't very stocky, and he was at least in his 50s. And he goes, oh, moi aussi je travaillais pour la police, pour la CMP. I say, oh yeah, so what? It's still crime, whoever you work for, I told him. And he didn't answer, obviously, like I said in my videos. What could the police answer? Could they can't contest this. Me, they answered. Look at this. Liberty and freedom. How could they answer this? It's the police trying to either scare me or hit. Thank you for being here. Be safe and be healthy. Yeah, you too. Bye. Good vibes. Look at the look they give me. Oh man! From the camera, that they're giving me a dirty look through their visor. The police safely and peacefully. Look at this guy here. This guy, I really don't. Eyes, how evil! It's just. Look at the way the guy's looking at me. If it was now, I would say, what the hell do you want? I would tell them that now. And the police knows because they've tortured me. Then it was because... Me, I'm always nice. Tortured me. I'm like Roadhouse. I'm always nice until it's time not to be nice. Because I don't care if you're the police or not. Of course you could kill me, and that's why I'm making the videos. Because you have no right now even to try to run me over. Look at that. What? Peace and love. Yeah, peace and love doesn't count for them. C'est leur job. Yes, to drop to torture you. Also to torture. Yeah, it's not their job to torture me, though, police. Look how many there are. Look at that. Patient, I don't think so. Look at that. Check this out. Liberty and freedom. Oh, yeah, this I already showed it. Showed you that. Look at that. Look, I'll rewind it.
Oh, you're still on YouTube because... But
Yeah, me always with love.
Yeah, peace and love doesn't count for them. C'est leur job. It's their job, yeah. Montreal police, you're the best. Yeah, but it's not their job to torture me, though, police. So nice and patient. Look how many there are. Look at that. Patient? I don't think so. Look at that. Check this out. Liberty and freedom. I already showed you that.
We're from Nova Scotia.
Oh, thank you for being here. Be safe and be healthy.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. Good vibes. Yes. And here's the police.
So now I'm going to let it go for now, just to show you.
Looking out for everybody. Hopefully.
Look at those eyes. Oh, man, they're triggering me now, my dear officer. It's the idea that they think they could do what the hell they want. And they are. Look at what happens now. Check this out. See that car? It keeps on coming, and it keeps on coming.
Oh, you spilled some water on me there.
See, that's me being jolly, but no more now. No more jolly. I would have said a few words. See, I'll be honest with you. I would have sworn. If it was me now going back in time. But this is what I mean is, even this, people, I could have accepted being harassed or even like looking bad looks. And that's what they used to do at the beginning, give me dirty looks. But when it comes to doing this, poisoning my food, attacking my body, as you've seen with the... These are things I can't accept. It's too much.
All the attacks, that I can't accept.
Because they know if they just do psyops, it doesn't bother me.
A smorgasbord. It's all things that, it's how I felt. It's not only that I had these marks. If I only had marks like this on my body. Look at that. That's the one. I don't know if it's staged or not, but that lady, look at her, surprised to see a fire truck. You saw how many you saw. Like, I see 20 of them sometimes in one day, and all up my arse, or even like sometimes 5 to 10 garbage trucks. What am I, shitting garbage, or like those horses? It's stupid that they think people could actually think these are all normal things. Look at that. Look at that. Just... you could tell it's from the inside. Do you see any cuts like a knife? Cuts like a knife. It does cut. The fact that all this, every time I go out and my glove broke or something like you saw in the other one, I don't know what to do. Right now I can't eat. Oh, this is like a triangle. It's like one of those alien spaceships. A miniature one. Look at that. That's not normal, man.
I have a miniature alien spaceship. That's the only girlfriend I got, though. And she's pretty. Look, at least she's pretty, though. She's pretty. She's a mannequin. Hey, I'm the new mannequin. Maybe I should name this video. No, I don't know what to name the video because it's a smorgasbord, this video, to try to show people why. And like, I know now the police and government are always checking my channel. Now, it's been years, the police, but the government now, if the higher staff knows that, never mind the esoteric part, if the police and Apopex, what they're doing to me attracts negative karma, that they may or may not believe it. The CIA surely does, or the secret police, because they do research and things. If they have advanced tech, they know that. Even the guy that was talking at the Allen Memorial from the CIA, he said, "Oh yeah, we did research in voodoo. We'd like to use everything in our arsenal of weapons. Everything has to be weaponized. Karma cannot be weaponized. You have to be good to benefit from karma." That's why they never researched it. It's as simple as that. If they could research time travel, it seems more impossible than karma. Karma is just like a punishing system, a bit like the police, except it's just. The only difference between karma, my dear police, and governments is that the truth and justice, you can't get away with it from karma. You can't modify it because you're a hierarchy. Because God doesn't treat us. He treats us as equals. He says, when you're ready to remember you're part of me, you come back to me. That's the main message of God. And one rule, do no harm. I think it's been broken quite a few times. Good vibes, like, subscribe, share. Hopefully I'm still around on my channel and I'm still alive and I'm not detained or gulagged, whatever, psychically, yeah, maybe. And electronically in electronic or mental institution, because then they could say, oh, this is crazy. It is crazy because you actually see the food and you actually see the vehicles and the marks on my body. But they'll say I did all that. I put an oil in the peanut butter and I did funny movements and funny infections on me just to blame the police. What would I have to gain? More torture and going into psychiatry? If I'm this eloquent, the only thing you could conclude is that they're guilty. And just because they're in status, they will never get punished. Just like the Allen Memorial crimes with the CIA and MKUltra, just like the residential schools, just like the SACLIC, nobody will get punished for that. Oh, they could quit their job, just like with Apopex. When it was going to court, well, they changed, the director got a promotion and left. And they still abuse me. Or maybe now I don't know, because it's like I said, now I didn't notice the vehicles and the food. The water seemed okay. It still seems. But now I notice the food has something really wrong with it from the dollar store and the Walmart. And I have nowhere to go because the weather is bad. And I spent hundreds of dollars on trying to filter my water, and it doesn't work. So I spent so much extra money. I can't spend $10 a day plus food and have to throw it away 90% of the time. So you tell me what to do. Good vibes. Like, subscribe. Namaste.